Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here with me today, and actually I have a few new subscribers, so I just want to quickly shout out thank you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful time here watching my videos. Today I'm appearing before you completely naked faced again because I am doing a foundation review. Today I am reviewing the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation. This is a newer product that just hit the drugstores. You can get it pretty much anywhere Maybelline is sold. I think this cost me $10, so it wasn't an extremely pricey foundation. Comes in a nice squeezy tube. The color that I am using is number 10 Porcelain Ivory. This is the second to lightest shade in the range. There was one above it, but I think it was called just regular ivory, and it was too yellow for me, so I went for the porcelain. It has a little bit more of a pinky tone. This is a really great foundation. I will tell you a little bit about it as I am demoing it. I like to apply this using my hands because it is so thick that I like the warmth for my fingers to help it blend into the skin. This is a soft matte hydrating foundation, which means this works for pretty much anybody. If you need oil control, this is going to keep your face looking matte. However, if you have dry skin like I do, you cannot be deterred from it because it also hydrates. So I am going to show you how I apply it. First, I'm going to pin my hair back. My hair is kind of having a day. I was in such a hurry this morning. I started training with a trainer at my gym for personal training, and I train with her from 10 to 11, and I have class at noon, so it was either run home, shower, and then make the option of straightening my hair and putting makeup on, or eating, and I chose eating, so my hair is not cooperating. Anyway, enough about that. I'm going to start by applying some primer. This is the Laura Geller Spackle Tinted Under Makeup Primer. This is a very nice shimmery hydrating primer. I find that this works the best. I mean, obviously this is my daily primer, but it works really well with this foundation because since it is a matte foundation, this kind of helps give you a little bit of glow. So I'm just applying this all over my face like so. And so I'm going to apply this. This you do not need a lot of product for. It is a very, very thick foundation. All you need is just this little bit, and it took me a while to get that down because I was so used to having to use a lot of foundation, and I was just putting too much on. So you don't need a lot. I'm going to start off with this. I might put a little bit more on. I don't quite know, but it's very thick. And I'm just going to apply, I might need a little bit more. I'm just going to apply it all over my face. This is a very good coverage foundation. I'm very careful when applying it around my hairline and my eyebrows because for some reason when I'm applying this and it gets into my eyebrow hair or my hairline, it turns orange like instantly, and that's kind of odd. So I'm really careful when applying it around there. As you can see, it's slightly medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but it does cover up the redness pretty well. It's around my on my cheeks and around my nose. It covers a little bit of my dark circles. My dark circles are really, really bad right now just because it's midterms and I haven't been sleeping. But this works pretty nicely. I will go in. I love the way that this looks on my skin. I was expecting, since it's a matte foundation, that it would look very papery on my skin and cling to my dry patches, but it really just melts right into my skin and gives me a very nice finish to my skin. You can hardly tell it's there, and it just makes my skin look like satin. It doesn't look dry, it doesn't look dewy, it's just a very nice natural look. The first few times I wore this foundation, I could not stop staring at my skin in the mirror. Like, it just looked so beautiful and it looked fresh and healthy, and I loved it. The one thing I do like to do with this product is set it with a setting spray because I feel like that helps keep my skin hydrated, and I will go through the day and touch this up a little bit as well. So I'm going to take the Master Fix Face Studio Setting Spray by Maybelline. I'm just going to spray a little bit on my face. And this will just help keeping my skin hydrated and looking bright and fresh. If you have oily skin, you could probably still use this. You could set this with the powder. I do not set it with the powder because I feel like that would just make it look more dry. But I really do think that this is a foundation for all skin types. Wear time is a little tricky. I feel maybe if I was setting it with a powder, it would last a little bit longer. But this is definitely not a foundation that lasts all day, at least on my skin. Which kind of surprised me because since I don't have oily skin, I don't experience any breakdown with my foundation. But I definitely noticed that this starts to wear off and separate, especially on my cheek areas, at around the 8-hour mark. So I usually start my day and put my makeup on at about 7 o'clock in the morning. And I start to notice the breakdown about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, which is normally when I take my makeup off anyway. But if you are needing some long-lasting coverage, I don't think this is going to do it for you unless you are taking that extra step to put a powder on or set it with some setting spray. I think it might just need that little bit of extra help for staying power. I love the way that this looks when you're wearing it. I love the way it feels. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel dry. It's just very natural and velvety, just like in the name, Dream Velvet. I love the packaging and the color selection was really nice. The price tag, $10 for this, not a bad price in the grand scheme of drugstore foundation. I have no complaints except the wear time, but that's all I really have complaint-wise. So if you have used this foundation, please leave a comment below telling me your experience with it. I would love to hear it. And if you have any video requests, please leave it in a comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome and I love you. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!